Annie Delgado.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Anaheim, welcome to the greatest show on dirt.
The best athletes in the world are about to enter the battlefield, but only one will drive away a champion.
Champions don't give up.
The champions don't back down.
They say iron sharpens iron.
What about 6 tons of pure steel?
The road to World Finals runs through here.
And I'm ready to punch my ticket.
And I'm ready to punch my ticket.
And I'm ready to punch my ticket.
Anaheim!
Anaheim.
Anaheim,
Are you ready for Monster Jam?
Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood.
Anaheim, this is the first round of the JCB Racing competition. All 12 Monster Jam drivers have been seated in a bracket based off of yesterday's first pass time at the event, with the 4 fastest times receiving an automatic bye into round number 2. So round 1 will have 8 Monster Jam trucks facing head-to-head with the 4 fastest times, moving on to round number 2. Anaheim, California, who's ready for round 1 of JCB Racing?
Kicking it off in the red lane is Cole Bernard, Black Pearl. And his competitor in the gray lane, Matt Pagliarulo, Jester. This is the first meeting between both of these Monster Jam superstars. They're staged right now waiting for that last yellow light. They're completely staged and ready to go at the starting line. So, let's go green! Your winner is Black Pearl. Once again, your winner is Cole Bernard in Black Pearl with an 18.902, the fastest time of the entire weekend. Coming up next in the red lane is Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco. And his opponent in the gray lane, Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. This also is the very first meeting between these two Monster Jam superstars. They're staged at their starting lines. Once again, looking at the yellow lights. All 4 yellow lights have to be lit in order for these trucks to be able to go. Looks like they're staged. So, let's go green! Your winner is El Toro Loco. Once again, your winner is Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco, with a time of 19.870. Your fastest time still belongs to Black Pearl. Our third matchup starts off with Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Racing against Zach Garner, Wild Side. This also is the first meeting between Sparkle Smash and Wild Side. Zach Garner wants to come back and redeem himself. Let's see if he will do it this afternoon right here for you fans in Anaheim. Both trucks are approaching the starting line, waiting for all 4 amber lights to go. And the green light is now. We're waiting right now on the timing system. Take a look at the Super Glued to the Action replay. It goes by a Finish Links timing system, a very close call. And it looks like your winner is Once again, your winner is Wildside Zach Garner with a time of 19.631. A really close call between him and Sparkle Smash, but he took home that lead. Unfortunately, he did not land on all 4 BKT tires, but we'll make sure we get him in the back to see if he's ready to go for our later competitions.
Logan Vessels is Zach Garner and Wildside's crew chief. Back here, he was talking to him, making sure all was good. And you know, look at Logan, we do see that little tumble, but it's all worth it because he grabs the win. Now, you know, hopefully we can make it to the next round now. It looks like that's an okay thing.
Yeah, Zach's tumbleweeded this truck once on me already, so we're just going to take a little bit of that fiberglass off, and we're going to send him right back down here and try to put somebody else back in their pit stop.
The first way you looked at me just now, I was a little unsure, but I'm glad to hear that. But like I said, you know, it's worth it when it comes to that win. But the reason I'm so excited about this matchup is this means in the semifinals, he will be going up against Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. Now, we saw him do it at World Finals. We know that he can beat everyone out here and walk away a champion. But what do you think is in store here for today?
You know what, guys? We came all the way from the middle of Indiana to come out here and put on the best show we could for y'all. We want these trucks to perform at 110%. That's what you guys pay to see. And we're coming out here with the reigning world champion, and we're going to give it our all for sure.
Well, we can't wait to see it. Good luck in the next competitions.
Take a look at the video board right now so we can see that very first round, Black Pearl and Jester. Black Pearl advanced on into round 2, and then El Toro Loco and Kraken went head-to-head, with El Toro Loco making it through. And our third matchup, Sparkle Smash and Wildside. Wildside went over into round 2. We'll see what happens in the back to see if Zach Garner can make it back for round 2. But sit tight, Monster Jam fans, we still have one more matchup during round 1 of the JCB Racing competition. Monster Jam fans, once again, take a look at the JCB Racing bracket. We have one final pair between Gravedigger and JCB Diatron. And as Lindsay Noble and I were just saying, Tristan England represents this competition, and he wants to take home that racing win this afternoon. So only time will tell, and only the fastest driver will also advance on into round 2. Coming up next, Adam Anderson in Gravedigger. Racing against Tristan England, JCB Diatron. This is the first meeting this season between both of these Monster Jam superstars. As I said earlier, 2 of the fastest in Monster Jam. Only time will tell. All 4 amber lights and a green light to go. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, too close to call, but I've just been given word. Your winner is Gravedigger. Take a look at that close call up on the video board. The super glue glued to the action replay. So close, but Gravedigger definitely took him out. Once again, Gravedigger is your winner of this last matchup with a time of 18.953. Your fastest time of round 1 still belongs to Black Pearl with an 18.902. Up on the video board, we see right now the fastest four from yesterday, Excalibur, Megalodon, Son of a Digger, and Monster Mutt of round 2 received that automatic bye into round 2, and now they'll be matched up with the fastest four from round 1. As you can see, Excalibur and Black Pearl are against each other. Black Pearl currently has the fastest time of this afternoon, which is funny because Excalibur had the fastest time of yesterday, but only time will tell which one will take it on into the semifinals. Looking down into the second matchup, Megalodon and Toro Loco go neck and neck. Son of a Digger, our racing champion from yesterday and overall event champion, against our reigning world finals champion once again to see who will make it into the semifinal round. As I said yesterday, Zach Garner did receive that 5-second penalty, but who knows, could he have beat Son of a Digger yesterday? Possibly, but we'll know today. And then last but certainly not least, we have Monster Mutt against Gravedigger rounding out round 2.
Anaheim, California, we have reached the second round of the JCB Racing competition. We have the 4 fastest times of round number 1 moving on to face those 4 drivers that received that automatic bye into round number 2. Anaheim, we have 4 epic matchups for you to see in round number 2. Who is ready for round 2 of JCB Racing?
Coming up first, we have Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. Racing against the driver with the fastest time this afternoon, Cole Vernard, Black Pearl. This is their second meeting with Pearl at 1-0. Once again, the fastest drivers of the weekend against each other. Your winner is Black Pearl. Keep your eyes glued to the screen right now. As you can see, Black Pearl taking home that win. Some unfortunate news for Excalibur. We'll see in a little bit. Right on the video board, Excalibur did not finish, so unfortunately he will not receive a time. So once again, Black Pearl is taking home that racing win with a 19.810. So if you take a look right here at the video board for round 2, as you saw earlier, Son of a Digger for that third matchup was matched up against Wildside. But if you remember back to the round 1 round where Zach Garner's truck actually flipped over, he has to be taken into the back to see if he can go ahead and compete for the rest of the event. So that means we're bringing back our fastest loser from round 1, Sparkle Smash.
Monster Jam fans, I am joined here with a very special Monster Jam fan. I am here with, what is your name, my friend?
Ricardo.
And how old are you, Ricardo?
7.
7 years old. Ricardo is here at his very first Monster Jam event. Now we're going to play a little game real quick, Ricardo, and it's going to be a Name That Truck. In just a second, you're going to look up on the big video board, and you're going to see some puzzle pieces falling down, and all you have to do is tell me what truck you think that is. You think you can do that, Ricardo?
Yes.
All righty, here we go, Anaheim. Let's cheer Ricardo on. Let's look up on the big video board, and let's see if we can name that truck, Ricardo. Whenever you have an idea of what that truck is, you let me know. You think you know, Ricardo? Who do you think it is?
El Toro Loco.
There it is, El Toro Loco. Ricardo, you absolutely crushed it, and for all of that good work, you have won yourself your very own Truckin' Pal El Toro Loco Monster Jam truck. Congratulations, Ricardo. Give it up, Anaheim.
Our second matchup of round 2 begins with Todd LeDuc, Megalodon, and his opponent, Jamie Gardner, El Toro Loco. This is the second meeting between both of these Monster Jam trucks, with Megalodon at 1-0. Waiting right now at the starting line for all 4 amber lights to be on. And then these drivers are going to throw it down and show you just how fast they are. Your winner is Megalodon. You have it right there on the video board. You see Megalodon jumping over that finishing line before El Toro Loco. So once again, Megalodon takes home that racing win with a 19.427. Our next competitors, our racing champion from yesterday, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. Racing against one of our leading ladies, Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. This is the first meeting of the season between Son of a Digger and Sparkle Smash. As you can see, both of them are approaching that starting line to get ready. It looks like all 4 amber lights are on. Let's go green! Your winner is Son of a Digger. There you see it on the video board once again. Our winner of that last matchup was Son of a Digger with an 18.881. Unfortunately, because all 4 BKT tires did not make it traverse over the race ramp, unfortunately, Sparkle Smash now has a 5-second penalty. Once again, Son of a Digger, your winner. Our final matchup begins with Bryce Kenny, Monster Mutt, racing against Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. This is the first meeting this season between Gravedigger and Monster Mutt. Looks like all amber lights are on. Let's go green! Hang on, Anaheim fans, too close to call. Take a look at that video board to see which truck took home the win. And your winner is Monster Mutt. There you see it on the video board, Monster Mutt with a time of 19.212. Your fastest time still belongs to Black Pearl. Take a look at the video board right now for the JCB Racing competition. The fastest 4 trucks, Black Pearl, Megalodon, Son of a Digger, and Monster Mutt, have made it on into the semifinals, with Black Pearl racing against Megalodon and Son of a Digger racing against Monster Mutt.
Anaheim, we have made it to the semifinal of JCB Racing. We have the 4 fastest times that have made it to the semifinal. Only 2 Monster Jam trucks will advance to the final in search for the leader of that overall BKT leadership board. Anaheim, California, are you ready for your semifinal round of JCB Racing?
Up next in the red lane is Megalodon versus Black Pearl in the gray lane. Over to the Glued to the Action replay. Take a look up at that video board in just a moment. We'll see which one of these Monster Jam superstars took home the win. Your winner is Black Pearl with a time of 19.375, taking home that racing win on into the finals and still having the fastest time of the afternoon. Our second matchup of the semifinal round is in the red lane, Son of a Digger versus the gray lane, Monster Mutt. Once again, moving on into the finals is Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger, with the time of 18.906.
Anaheim, California, this is it. We have made it to the final round of the JCB Racing competition. I'm going to need all of you to get up on your feet and get loud as we meet your final competitors. Anaheim, are you ready?
In the red lane and from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger. And his opponent in the gray lane from Murdo, South Dakota, Cole Bernard, Black Pearl. These two Monster Jam superstars both have the fastest times of this afternoon, but only one will take home that racing win. Who's it gonna be? Monster Jam fans, it was too close to call. Like I said, both of these drivers have been the fastest of this afternoon, but your winner of the JCB Racing competition is son of a digger, Ryan Anderson. Once again, Monster Jam fans, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, took home that JCB Racing competition win. Once again, he is undefeated right here in Angel Stadium this weekend. Make some noise for him one more time.
And there you see as his son Race looked on as his dad goes ahead and now is defeated this weekend and defeated on the season. And of course, some camaraderie between Cole Bernard and Black Pearl. I know that this feels great, but what's going through your mind when you're up against one of the fastest guys in Monster Jam history?
Yeah, man, me and Cole Bernard, we go way back, man. We've been best buds for a long time. So for me and him, not only to be in the finals once, but twice in the same weekend has been super awesome. I thought he was going to get me on that one, man. He was flying, but I had my main man Race, my son right here, and my boy Bryce Langlois behind the wrenches. These guys were in my ear. They were giving me the confidence I needed. Bryce was giving me the breakdown of the track, but most of all, I had you fans, man. You guys drive me to go wild. You drive me to drive faster. You drive me to be wild. And I can promise you, I didn't come all the way from North Carolina just for racing. We got 2 more competitions tonight, baby, and I'm ready for that freestyle.
That's right. Up next is our skills challenge. And during trackside, we showed what you were capable of. We know that you are always trying to innovate this sport. That's sort of what your entire family is known for, but especially you when it comes to the skills challenge, when it comes to freestyle. What can we expect from your team? What are you looking at when you see this track?
Man, this track's great. You guys in Anaheim, you guys always rock. We don't go anywhere else in the world more than we come right here. And that's not because of this building or this dirt or any other reason except for you fans, man. Nowhere gets wilder. Nowhere shows up more. Nobody supports Monster Jam more than right here in Anaheim. So it's what drives me to go crazy. Bryce, my son Race, they're in my ear hyping me up. They're letting me know you guys are on your feet. You're getting loud. So the wilder you get, the wilder I'm going to get. And I don't even know what to tell you I'm going to do because I don't know neither. But I know one thing. I'm going to give it everything I got until the truck just won't go anymore every time I'm on the track.
Monster Jam fans, give it up one more time for your JCB Racing winner, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger.
Keep your eyes glued to the video board. Right now, for the BKT overall event leaderboard, the point standings is as follows, with Son of a Digger holding 12 points, Black Pearl right behind him holding 11 points, Megalodon holding 10, Monster Mutt, Gravedigger, El Toro Loco rounding out that top 6 with a 9, 8, and 7 points respectively. These are our top 6 going into the rest of the season at the moment right now. Keep in mind that coming up next, our second competition is the Great Cliff Skills Challenge. Our judging criteria includes each driver has either 2 attempts at 2 skills or 1 donut attempt to qualify for a score at judgeszone.com. Keep in mind, you'll see lots of different tricks like stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, and moonwalks, and even combination moves that some of these Monster Jam superstars have created themselves. Keep in mind that this will be your first opportunity to also score your favorite superstars.
Monster Jam fans, I am here in the stands, and I am going to play a little game with my friend here. Buddy, what is your name?
Apollo.
Apollo. And how old are you, Apollo?
8.
8 years old. And Apollo, a little birdie told me that today might be your birthday?
Yes.
Absolutely. So we're going to start this off the right way. Apollo, we're going to play a game called Truckin' Pals Animated Race. In just a second, in the big screen, you're going to see an animated race with the drivers of Son of a Digger, JCB Diatron, and Zombie. So out of those 3 Monster Jam trucks that you see there, who do you think is going to be the winner of this race?
JCB Diatron.
All right, well, let's see, Apollo, if you are right in your prediction, and let's get going with the animated race. Here we go. Let's count them down, Apollo. You ready? 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Let's go, green. Here we go. Son of a Digger is off to a good start, Apollo. JCB Diatron not looking so hot right now. Zombie is going back. JCB Diatron, is he going to make it? A big finish for you, Apollo, on your birthday. There it is. How do you feel right now, Apollo?
Good.
Fantastic. You saw Zombie getting buried by JCB Diatron, and on your birthday, you have won yourself your very own Monster Jam Champ Ramp Freestyle, brought to you by Spin Master. Now, if any of you want to get your hands on one of these Spin Master toys, you can add to your collection by going to any local toy store, your Target, your Walmart, and of course, you can always get it at monsterjam.com. Anaheim, give it up for Apollo, huh?
Anaheim, it's almost time for more action. Up next is the Skills Challenge, but you may have noticed our UNOH technicians and our crew chiefs touching base with their drivers. They also use these few moments to be able to refuel the truck. So I'm going to make sure that you guys have attention to this fuel cell right here. This is a specially constructed fuel cell for our Monster Jam trucks, and our trucks are actually run off methanol fuel, so they are not run off gasoline. Now you may wonder what is inside of that fuel cell. Those are wiffle balls. That is to prevent sloshing of the methanol fuel, thanks to Renegade. And of course, it also does help to keep our fuel mat down to avoid any debris getting into that specially constructed fuel cell. So a little bit of information that you may not have known before you came to Monster Jam here today. Nonetheless, all 12 trucks are performance ready and coming back for more Monster Jam.
Take a look at the Stadium Series West point standing after the JCB Racing competition today. Holding that first place spot right now is Son of a Digger, Ryan Anderson, with a total of 33 points. Monster Mutt, Bryce Kenny right behind him with 27 points thus far. Rounding out that top three is Megalodon, Todd LeDuc right behind Monster Mutt as well with 26 points, and then JCB Diatron, Excalibur, and Wildside also are in that top six. It's really interesting to see someone who's on a rookie stadium, and that's Zach Garner in Wildside, coming out here and really showing these drivers just what he's made of. I'm sure his dad, Jamie Garner, is very excited to see him really putting the pedal to the metal this afternoon right here in Anaheim. So much more to come throughout Stadium Series West season. Monster Jam, keep in mind that we have lots of global partnerships. We'd like to shout out BKT as well as Losi, JCB, Lucas Oil, and Spin Master. We love to make sure that we shout out all of the people that are involved with making Monster Jam just as successful as we are. So once again, thank you to all of our sponsorships. It's time for our second competition of the event, and it's the Skills Challenge. In this competition, your scores will determine our winner. And for more on that, let's join David once again in the stands. David.
That's right, Unissa. Monster Jam fans, this is your very first time to use judgeszone.com in order to score our superstars for this event. So what you're going to do at the end of each run, you're going to have 20 seconds to go on judgeszone.com, or you can scan that QR code that you see there on the video board. And once you do, you are going to see 3 letters that you need to input. That is A-N-A. For Anaheim, of course. Once you do that, you'll see a BKT tire, and you can slide that tire up or down to your desired score. This is a reminder for everybody here. We are counting on you to judge our superstars accurately and fairly, because this is going to determine the BKT overall event champion for today's event. So Anaheim, California, are you ready to get going with your skills challenge?
Our first skills challenge competitor, make some noise from Matt Pagliarulo, Jester. Matt's all the way from Deltona, Florida, and he's excited to come out here on the track and compete against both of his sons. Let's see what he'll do this afternoon. A very successful slap wheelie from Jester. That was the first attempt. One more attempt to go.
Anaheim, make some noise. Matt Pagliarulo, Jester. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. 20 seconds. Get those scores in.
There you see it on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. 2 attempts at 2 very successful slap wheelies from Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. He's first out on the track for the skills competition, so he's setting the bar right now. Keep in mind, Monster Jam fans, your scores, or the score for Jester lies right in your hands. Take a look right there at that replay, the biggest error we've seen thus far this afternoon. It looks like scores are locked, and the score for Jester is 4.354, holding down that first place spot. Coming up next, also from Deltona, Florida, make some noise for Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. One more attempt left. The first attempt was a popper. Let's see what Kraken will do for the second attempt.
Give it up for Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. Scoring is now open. Get those scores into judgeszone.com.
There you see it on the video board, an attempt at a popper right at the top of that pod for the very first attempt during the skills challenge. And then the second attempt, it looked like Kraken was trying to do a bit of a bicycle. Still 2 great attempts. It's pretty tricky out on this track because, as we said before, sometimes the dirt does us justice and sometimes not so much for the trucks. But let's see the scores lie in your hands. The score for Kraken is... your new score to beat belongs to Kraken with a score of 5.392, holding down that first place spot. Coming up next from Paris, Texas, Tristan England, JCB Diatron. Check out the verticality and balance of JCB Diatron, leading into a combination move out there on the pod. Keep in mind, this is still his very first attempt. Looks like Tristan England might be lining up to do a bicycle around the track.
Anaheim, make some noise. Tristan England, JCB Diatron. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. 20 seconds. Lock those scores in.
I'd gotta say, Tristan England is really definitely making these drivers a little nervous because not only did he win the skills challenge yesterday, you see up on the video board, he's trying to take home that victory once again here in Anaheim, pulling out the first major combination move of this afternoon. I haven't seen this in a while, but I could definitely say it's one of my personal favorite tricks, and also making sure he landed that bicycle on both sides of the truck. Let's see if that was enough to land him in the top spot. The score for JCB Diatron is... we have a new leader, 8.988, your new score to beat. That was the very first attempt from Excalibur. He has one more attempt to go.
Anaheim, give it up. Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. You already know the deal, Anaheim. 20 seconds to get those scores into judgeszone.com.
Check it out on the video board. Another attempt at bicycles, which is essentially when you induce a rollover and try to balance on either side of these 12,000-pound Monster Jam trucks. There you see he completed it and even tossed in a little bit of air there. And at the very end, an attempt at a popper. Landed on those front two BKT tires just for a little bit and backed it on up the pod. But let's see. It's up to you, Monster Jam fans. The score for Excalibur is... not quite enough for that top spot. Still a great score, 5.093. Your score to beat still belongs to JCB Diatron. Check out a little bit of that healthy competition between Toro and Excalibur. A little fun and games to really show them how it's done. Jamie Garner's coming out next. Monster Jam fans, while Toro is getting ready, I need everyone right now inside of Angel Stadium to make some noise for Jamie Gardner, El Toro Loco. He's riding in that big old crazy bull, and he's ready to come out here and try to beat the current top place score, 8.988, which currently belongs to Tristan England, JCB Diatron. Check out that sky wheelie from El Toro Loco. His very first attempt this afternoon. One more attempt left.
Monster Jam fans, give it up. Jamie Gardner, El Toro Loco. Scoring is now open. 20 seconds to get those scores in. Let them hear it, Anaheim.
Monster Jam fans, keep your eyes up on that replay. Right now, from Jamie Gardner, the biggest air we've seen all evening right there in that sky wheelie. I'm pretty impressed because to come out here and to have some trouble with the truck, but then to also pull that off is pretty spectacular. Right now, it sounds like scores are locked. The score for El Toro Loco is Not quite enough for the top spot, but enough for second place. 6.262. Your score to beat still belongs to JCB Diatron. Take a look at the leaderboard recap for the skills challenge. As I said, JCB Diatron is in the lead right now with an 8.988, the only one to cross that 8-point threshold, almost a 9. El Toro Loco in the 6-point threshold, right behind him in second, and in third, fourth, and fifth to round it off, we have Kraken, Excalibur, and Jester to round up that top 6. Coming out next, we'll see if the next driver can go ahead and push JCB Diatron down, or if Tristan England will remain in the lead. From Lafayette, Louisiana, one of Monster Jam's leading ladies, make some noise for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Great attempt at a popper. She still has one attempt to go. One more attempt remaining. On a second, Anaheim. She needs a moment to see if she can refire. There you hear it. She's trying to figure out what's going on with her truck right now. Anaheim, can you hype her up a little bit?
Anaheim, that will do it. Give it up. Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. 20 seconds, lock them in.
Two great attempts from Kayla Blood in Sparkle Smash. A little bit of truck issues there, but enough for her to be able to complete 2 attempts during the skills challenge. But let's see in a moment if that was enough to land her in the top spot. The score for Sparkle Smash is enough for second place, 7.195. I know you know that sound. Coming up next is Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. A great first attempt and the longest bicycle we've seen all afternoon. Gravedigger still has one more attempt left.
Anaheim, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. You know what to do, Anaheim. Get those scores in.
There on the replay, the very first attempt at bicycles and the longest we've seen all night. And Adam Anderson's second attempt was a bicycle as well, into a bit of a sidewall donut. As I said before, a bicycle is where you essentially induce a rollover, and it's really hard to balance that truck on 2 tires, let alone 4. But let's see if that was enough to land him in the top spot. The score for Gravedigger is enough for second place with a score of 8.771. Your score to beat still belongs to Tristan England, JCB Diatron. All the way from Peoria, Arizona, make some noise for Todd LeDuc, Megalodon.
Anaheim, make some noise for Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. Scores are now open. Get those scores into judgeszone.com.
A great attempt at a bicycle, but unfortunately, like I said, those bicycles are where you induce a rollover, and in order for it to fully be successful, you have to still land all 4 of those BKT tires flat on the track. Unfortunately, Megalodon rolled completely over, but let's see if what he did was still enough to land him in the top spot. The score for Megalodon is not quite enough. Score is 4.478. Once again for Megalodon.
Monster Jam fans, I am joined here with 2 really excited Monster Jam fans. I am here with
Layla
and
Mila.
Layla and Mila. Mila, that is a fantastic name. It's my last name. So we're going to play a game that's called Finish the Lyric. You're familiar with the song Let It Go?
Yeah.
I think you might be. So we're going to take a look at the big video board in Anaheim. I invite you to sing along with us. So here we go. Let's see if you can finish that lyric. Here we go, Layla and Mila. Here it is. Be the good girl.
Stop to be. Sometimes I'm tired. Let it go. Can't roll it back anymore.
That's fantastic, Anaheim, California. Angel Stadium, you got some superstars here in Layla and Mila. And because you were able to finish the lyric, you have won yourself your own Monster Jam truck flag. You can get that signed by any of our superstars. Fantastic work. Make some noise, Anaheim. Give it up, Layla and Mila.
I know you know that song all the way from Kernersville, North Carolina. Make some noise for Bryce Kenny, Monster Mutt. combination for his first attempt. Monster Mutt still has one more to go.
Anaheim, that is Bryce Kenny. Monster Mutt, make some noise. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com.
Monster Jam fans, it is no secret that Bryce Kenny is one of the most technically skilled drivers in the sport. Check out the verticality and balance. Need I remind you that these trucks weigh 12,000 pounds, and these tires are also very heavy. So not only is getting them on their front two tires difficult and quite the feat, also being able to land on all four tires at the end is just as impressive. But I don't know, Monster Jam fans, it's up to you. Let's see what you gave them. The score for Monster Mutt is... we have a new leader holding out that top spot. 9.131 belongs to Monster Mutt. An exceptional first attempt at combination moves from a wild side. It's really exciting to see him come back out here on the track, especially because he wasn't able to finish racing. But once again, that first attempt was spectacular. He still has one more attempt to go.
Angel Stadium, make some noise for Zach Gardner, wild side. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. Get those scores in.
Take a look right there at the replay right now again to see that combination move. Right there holding that 12,000 pound truck on the nose of the truck. Once again, Zach Gardner is a rookie to stadiums, and he's showing us just how he can come out here and not only do well in racing, but also the skills competition, backing it up across the pod. But let's see if what he just did, as well as the bicycle, was enough to land him in the top spot. The score for Wild Side is enough for fourth place. 8.333 goes to Wild Side. Our next competitor, all the way from Murdo, South Dakota, make some noise for Cole Bernard, Black Pearl. A great first attempt. He still has one attempt to go, but Black Pearl is going to have to refire. If he can refire, we'll see his second attempt. Let's cross our fingers. It looks like he's refired.
Anaheim, give it up. Cole Bernard, Black Pearl. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. You know the drill.
That's right, Monster Jam fans. Good for Cole Bernard for being able to refire that truck. We saw a great first attempt right there, really balancing the truck on those back two tires. We haven't seen a whole lot of a wheelie or any type of reverse action until just now. It was a great attempt. And for his second attempt, we also saw a nice bicycle. Looks like a lot of these drivers are attempting them, but let's see if what he just did was enough to land him in the top spot. The score for Black Pearl is enough for fifth place with a score of 7.303. Once again, 7.303. Anaheim, make some noise from all the way in Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Your final competitor of the skills competition, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. Keep in mind that this is your final opportunity to score during the skills challenge. Don't forget to get that score in. The countdown has begun, down from 20 seconds. Keep your eyes glued to that video board. There he is, excited about 2 successful attempts, a moonwalk combination and bicycles into a sidewall. But let's see if what Son of a Digger did for you all this evening was enough to place him in the top spot. Your current score to beat belongs to JCB Diatron. And the score for Son of a Digger is enough for 4th place. 8.747, Ryan Anderson, which means your winner of the JCB Racing competition is Bryce Kenny, Monster Mutt.
Congratulations to Bryce Kenny in Monster Mud. You grabbed the skills challenge here today, and I see you both ear to ear with smiles. I know so much technique has to happen with this, especially with this stacked competition here. What was your mindset going into that? How did you manage to balance?
Honestly, just with this stacked competition, like you said, the talent is so high. Anytime you can get a competition win, you got to take it and run, right? And the truck felt great. So Matt has been doing such a great job getting this truck ready for this weekend. It's our first weekend out, and we kind of came into it like, let's just knock some rust off, right? And the fact that we got 2 really good kind of technical moves, the tombstone, I kind of messed up last night, and I wanted a shot at redemption. And thankfully, I've got a great voice in my ear in Matt. He was guiding me every step of the way to make sure we maximized our time, and I could tell the Anaheim fans here loved it.
And I love that you did mention your crew chief, Matt Del Santer, and of course he is a former technician of the year. I know that's got to make you feel confident, especially now you're going into freestyle. You've got a leg up on everyone with a competition win. You could take it all.
Oh, we want to go into freestyle with all the confidence in the world so that we can air that truck out. Anaheim fans, who wants to see some big air tonight? Let me hear you. Who wants to see some backflips tonight? Let me hear you. Who wants to see a little controlled chaos tonight, Anaheim? Monster Jam Freestyle's coming your way, baby. And Monster Mutt's ready to rock and roll.
A very exciting first half of Monster Jam this evening in Anaheim. We saw a lot of great things from all of these drivers. Right now, for the overall event leaderboard, we got Bryce Kenny in the lead and Son of a Digger neck and neck with 21 points for the afternoon. I misspoke earlier. My apologies to Bryce Kenny. He took home that skills championship and he took it over JCB Diatron. We have so much more underway, but now it is officially halftime. Stay tuned for more to come during halftime and take a look up at the video board for some special fan messages.
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle.
Coming up first from Powell's Point, North Carolina, our 5-time World Finals champion and 3-time Tour champion. Make some noise for Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. 30 seconds left.
Anaheim, give it up for Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. 20 seconds to get those scores in.
A great first run for the freestyle competition. Adam Anderson came out the gate with the biggest air he possibly could. There you see it on that super glue glued to the action replay. Unfortunately, he couldn't quite finish his run. There you see why. He went a little too fast, tried to stop the truck, but couldn't quite stop it before getting too close to the edge. But it's all good. He does qualify for that score at judgeszone.com, so make sure you get the scores in for our very first competitor this evening during Monster Jam Freestyle. Holding down that first place spot, Adam Anderson, 8.924, a great score.
Monster Jam fans, what an amazing run out of Adam Anderson in at Gravedigger, and looking on was his little brother, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. You're out here competing with each other once again, but you were out here saying, wow, that was cool. How refreshing is it to see your big brother wow these fans?
It's my favorite person to watch is my big brother go, man. His driving style is exactly what I need to see to know what I need to do, but man, that last jump was so sick. That pirouette onto that dumpster, he wasn't done yet. I can promise you that. Tech official rules, if you touch that wall, you're done, unfortunately. But Adam, my big brother, he is an absolute wild man. He wasn't done yet. But hey, Anaheim, that's just the first truck to go for freestyle. Who's ready for more action?
Our second competitor from Fortville, Indiana. He made his Monster Jam debut in Knoxville Raceway in 2015. Last season, he was 9th in his Stadium Series East points. Let me hear you get loud one time for Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco.
Give it up, Anaheim. Get loud. Jamie Gardner, El Toro Loco. Judging zone is now open for you to score. 20 seconds to get those scores in.
If that is not the definition of riding a crazy bull, I don't know what is. Jamie Gardner just threw it down on the track and even lost half of the body, but he did manage to complete that entire freestyle run. I actually don't even think I've ever seen someone do a backflip to start it off, but it was incredible. Let's see where that landed him. The score for El Toro Loco is... we have a new leader rounding out first place, 9.336 to El Toro Loco. Out that replay, like I said, Jamie Gardner surprised us all by doing that backflip, and as you can see, his family is so excited, cheering him on throughout the event because he surprised everyone with that very first backflip. Lots of big air, lots of saved, a lot of control with this 12,000-pound monster truck. An incredible freestyle run. All right, check out our leaderboard. We have our 2 drivers down. We got 10 more drivers to go. El Toro Loco definitely swarmed in and took that top spot from Adam Anderson in Gravedigger. But keep in mind, we have 10 more trucks that are ready to come out here and burn it down. Folks love freestyle, so keep your eyes peeled to see who is going to land in that top spot next, or if it'll go to El Toro Loco. All the way from Murdo, South Dakota, our 2017 Triple Threat Series West champion. Make some noise for Cole Bernard, Black Pearl. Looks like he just did that Morgan and Morgan backflip and landed on all 4 tires. 30 seconds left to go.
Monster Jam fans, let him hear you. Cole Bernard, Black Pearl. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. 20 seconds to lock them in.
A really great run from Black Pearl. There you see it on the video board. Big air after big air after big air, but still maintaining control of that Monster Jam truck. He chose a different method, as you can see right there, to do the Morgan & Morgan backflip after getting some of that dirt under the tires on his truck. He chose to do it a little bit later in his run. A very great choice to make sure he did complete at least a minute, and that he did. Monster Jam fans, let's see if that was enough to land Cole Bernard in the top spot. Currently, your score to beat belongs to El Toro Loco, and your score for Black Pearl is enough for third place. Black Pearl with an 8.662. 8.662. Your score to beat still belongs to El Toro Loco. Our fourth competitor for Monster Jam Freestyle from Deltona, Florida, and our 2019 Rookie of the Year, Kraken managed to place 12th in his 2024 Series East points. Make some noise one time for Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. Hang on a second, Anaheim. A few issues right here, as you can see with Kraken. The monster truck did shut off, so we need a moment to see if it's possible for Nick Pagliarulo to refire that Monster Jam truck. Sit tight, Monster Jam fans. And it looks like he's refired. Anaheim, how about we pump him up a little bit? Hang on a second, Monster Jam fans. The clock is paused. That was an incredible save. We hope that he can go ahead and finish this run, but if he cannot, he will not receive a score at judgeszone.com. Let's cross our fingers that he can refire this Monster Jam truck. Monster Jam fans, I just received word that unfortunately Kraken is done during freestyle, and unfortunately, since he could not complete at least 1 minute of his freestyle run, he will not receive a score at judgeszone.com. But that's okay. Angel Stadium, get loud one time. Give him some love. Once again, Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. Check it out there on the video board. He started off really strong with some big air, and then as you can see, he landed in a bit of a bicycle, rolled over, and managed to pull the truck back on over to all 4 BKT tires. I don't know about you, but I was on the edge of my seat, hoping he would land it, knowing that if he could land it, he would be able to finish, but unfortunately, the call from up top was that he was done for the evening. Still a great start to his run. Unfortunately, couldn't receive points, but it's okay. There's still more underway for the West Series.
I'm joined by Brooke Pagliarulo. You know, you're the crew chief, but you're also the little sister of all of the Pagliarulos. And I know you watch so proudly. You watch your brothers, you watch your dad out here doing what they do best. After a save like that, I know you guys did so much work to get Kraken back in competition here today last night, up till 2 in the morning, back at 8 a.m. I can tell this is emotional for you because after that much work and that save doesn't even count. How are you feeling in this moment?
You know, it kind of sucks, but we did it for you guys. Are you guys ready for more monster trucks?
There's definitely more to come. With a save like that, so much has to be going right. I know you are a driver yourself. What do you think he was thinking in that truck?
Oh, he definitely was in the mindset of just going all out for you guys, you know. He went a little bit too big and kind of didn't go so good, but definitely was trying to go out for you guys.
And I know that you're trying to diagnose the truck already, talking with your family, talking to a few other crew chiefs. I heard that might be a transmission.
Yeah, transmission or third. Definitely looked like the front was locked up a lot, so.
Well, I hope it's just a transmission for your sake. I hope you get a good night's rest here today. Monster Jam fans, make some noise for the Pagliarulo crew. And, of course, Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken.
Coming up next, from Lafayette, Louisiana, our 2023 Extreme Air of the Year Award winner and a 10-time freestyle winner of 2024. Make some noise for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Hang on a second, Monster Jam fans. As we said, safety first in Monster Jam. We need to make sure we get all of the pieces of Sparkle Smash that have landed on the track before she can continue her run. But for now, that was great thus far. Anaheim, pump up Kayla Blood. Right now, Sparkle Smash is truly smashing the track. The clock is paused. It looks like she's trying to refire. Once again, that clock is paused right at 51 seconds. And as you can hear, she's refiring. Let's see if she can take off and finish out this freestyle run strong.
Anaheim, I'm going to need you to make some noise for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. 20 seconds. Let her hear it.
Monster Jam fans, that was quite a surprise for me. I'm sure it was a surprise for you. I was very excited to see Kayla continue her run because she was doing so well. And unfortunately, as you saw, that right rear BKT tire just flew off the truck. Let's see if what she did up until that point was enough to land her in the top spot. Your score for Sparkle Smash is enough for 4th place with a score of 8.434. Your score to beat still belongs to El Toro Loco. Take a look up there. We love seeing that unicorn come out on the track and really throw it down. There you see it. We saw some big air from her, and she managed to land, but then as soon as she landed, there you see it, the entire back, of the left side of her truck completely split in half on her landing. There you see it, she landed right on the corner of the pod, and that is what unfortunately disrupted her run. Still a great run up until that point, though.
Monster Jam fans, while we have a break in the action, I'm joined with Emilio here in the stands. Now, Emilio, how old are you?
10 years old.
10 years old. And how many Monster Jam events have you been to?
This is my first.
Very first Monster Jam event. I'm so excited to have you here and have this moment here with you. We're going to play a little game, Emilio, and it's going to be a classic helmet shuffle. So all you have to do is figure out where that BKT trophy is hiding underneath the helmets. So if you look at the big video board, you can take a look and see where that trophy is. All right, we're going to drop those helmets. Are you ready to go, Emilio?
Yes.
All righty, here we go. Anaheim, drop those helmets. Let's follow along, and if you think you know the answer, help Emilio out. All righty, they're done moving. Emilio, what do you think? He's getting some help from the audience?
Number 3.
Emilio's going with number 3. Let's see if he's right. Not in 1. Not in 2. Emilio! You have won the helmet shuffle, and for all of your efforts, you have also won yourself a Monster Jam Son of a Digger plush toy. Anaheim, you got to make some noise for Emilio.
So much action just in the first third of the event tonight. El Toro Loco still holding that top spot right now with the only truck to have crossed that 9-point threshold. Gravedigger, Black Pearl, and Sparkle Smash rounding out that top 4. We still have 8 more trucks ready to go. Let's see what happens next. All the way from Fortville, Indiana, our 2024 JCB Racing World Champion, Zach Garner, Wildside.
Anaheim, let's hear it for Zach. Oh. Make some noise, Anaheim.
Fans, unfortunately, Zach Garner could not complete his at least 30 seconds of his run. So that means he unfortunately will not receive that score at judgeszone.com. It's really unfortunate for that reigning World Finals champion from racing, because he was excited to come out here to also show you just how well he can keep up with all of these veteran drivers here at Monster Jam as a rookie on stadiums. Still, a great start to his run, but he does not receive a score at judgeszone.com. Please give it up for Zach Garner in Wildside one more time, Anaheim.
That was Zach Garner in a Wildside, and I am joined by his father, Jamie Garner, in El Toro Loco. And you know, you watched him win a World Finals racing champion, but he loves to freestyle. He was so excited to go out there. You guys had a lot of breakage early on, able to get that truck back. I know it's disappointing to not be able to see him fill the entire run, but clearly some breakage going on there. What do you think it is?
You know, a lot of our problem, we just completely redid these trucks for first quarter. We're finding the little gremlins that we missed. We took them down to bare chassis and put them back together. The first couple shows every single year start biting us. The next problem we have, we're all going 110%, all 12 trucks. I mean, Kayla, Michael, Nick, everybody's giving you guys 110%. You run these things 110% every single hit, they're going to break. There ain't no way around it.
And of course, you know, you being second here today, but getting such a high score. I mean, when you come straight out the gate like that, going on early, being able to do that top of a performance, it's difficult for another driver to come in and be able to beat that. Do you think that Zach could have beat you?
You know, anytime you go after Gravedigger, you got to do something crazy. You got to do something insane. To come right in, right off the track, and backflip first hit, there ain't very many people going to do that because it's risk and reward. If you land it, scores are going to be amazing. But if you don't land it, you are a big zero. So it's going to be hard to beat.
And of course, I like that you mentioned the reward because it is a high risk, high reward situation because you do have to fill that first 30 seconds to be able to get a score. So you really put it all on the line. You could have ended up with nothing at all. Why was it worth it?
After last night, we had a rear steer issue. I was so mad because we did a terrible freestyle. We got a 6 and a score. There wasn't no way I was going to do that tonight to you Anaheim fans. We were going to give you a show. I had a little kid upstairs. Said, man, can you please flip tonight? And I thought, man, I'm not going to let this little kid down. I'm going to flip right off the bat. Then if the truck breaks, I don't care because I did exactly what I told him I was going to do.
Well, congratulations on an awesome run. Master Jam fans, make some noise for Jamie Gardner, El Toro Loco.
Our next competitor, Mike Pagliarulo from Osteen, Florida, and our 2024 Rookie of the Year. Make some noise for Excalibur. Right now, your score to beat belongs to El Toro Loco with a 9.336. But in just a moment, we're going to have Excalibur come out onto this track to see just what he can do. And there you saw on the video board, his sister Brooke. Monster Jam fans, for now, while we're waiting on Excalibur to come out, as you saw earlier during the skills challenge, there was some damage that happened to Son of a Digger. Lindsay, could you go ahead and give us a recap of what that was one more time?
Yeah, of course. You know, this is absolutely incredible to get Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger back out here with that much damage. Like I said, it could have been nearing 50 minutes of damage. All hands on deck on that Monster Jam truck. For this truck to come back out here right now is absolutely incredible, and I know that he's ready to give it his all.
Monster Jam fans, some unfortunate news for Excalibur. As you can see, he is broken, and that means Mike Pagliarulo will also not be receiving a score at judgeszone.com. Lindsay Noble will be in the pits in a moment to let us all know exactly what went wrong within those first few seconds. But Anaheim fans, please show him some love one more time. Excalibur.
All right, Monster Jam fans, I am here with a special Monster Jam fan. What is your name?
Babo.
Babo. Babo, how old are you?
11 right now.
11 right now, maybe 12 next year?
Yeah, pretty close.
Okay, 12 next year. So, Babo, we're going to play a game that is a head-to-head showdown. You're going to go head-to-head with one of our Monster Jam drivers, and we are going to put you to the test with the category of animals. So I'm going to put 15 seconds on the clock, and all you have to do is name as many animals as you can. You think you can do that, Babo?
Oh, yeah.
All righty, here we go. Anaheim, cheer Babo on. Let's get 15 seconds on the clock. Babo, what do you got?
Cow, cat, dog, armadillo, fish, catfish, giraffe, hippo, a lion, tiger, mountain lion,
Time! That is 11. Let's see what you got if you can beat one of our drivers.
Let's see. Lemurs. Dog, cat, ferrets, parrots, snakes.
You beat him by 1. There it is. You have won yourself 4 Supercross tickets here at Anaheim for your family. Absolutely. Anaheim, give it up for Babo.
Coming up next from Deltona, Florida, our 2017 Rising Star of the Year. Make some noise for Matt Pagliarulo, Jester. On word right now to find out if he is done or can complete that run.
Anaheim, make some noise for Matt Pagliarulo at Jester. Get those scores in judgeszone.com. 20 seconds. Let them know how you feel.
Monster Jam fans, a really great run for Matt Pagliarulo in Jester. It was nice to be able to see him get through the majority of that freestyle run, especially because the rest of the Pagliarulo family has been having some issues this evening. But let's see if what Jester just did was enough to land him in the top spot. The score for Jester is Enough for third place, a great score, 8.712. 8.712. Your score to beat still belongs to El Toro Loco.
What a run. What is consistent is that this track produces big air and massive stunts. But Kayla, this track is a new track for you guys to navigate. As a reactive driver, you know exactly what you need to be doing throughout it, but it's always something new. How much are you seeing that in your competitors right now, or even yourself with the way you're navigating that track?
You know what? It is definitely tricky. You know, obviously you guys know if we don't complete 30 seconds, we don't get a score at all. So this track is super brutal. It'll trip you up out of nowhere, so you got to be smart, know where you're going. And man, when you hit these jumps, you got to be in the throttle. You can't let off at all. So it is making for some absolutely amazing, crazy freestyles. But like I said, it's brutal. I'm loving watching all these guys go out there. I can't wait for the next competitor. Man, we're having such a great time. What do you guys think here?
These fans always love you, Kayla, and of course it's always a good time here at Angel Stadium, but it is almost time for action. You think you can pump them up one more time for some better action?
Let me hear you, Anaheim! Woo!
I don't know who's next for freestyle.
All the way from Paris, Texas, our 2023 World Finals Racing Champion. Let me hear you get loud for Tristan England, JCB Diatron. Hang on one second, Anaheim. Don't get too discouraged. He's been asked to refire that Monster Jam truck. There he goes, JCB Diatron. Another Morgan and Morgan backflip, but it looks like JCB Diatron has come to a halt with 49 seconds still on that clock. I've been given word that he's been asked to refire once again. Can we pump Tristan England up, Anaheim? Make some noise, Angel Stadium. Once again, Tristan England is being asked to refire because his Monster Jam truck shut off during his freestyle run. There you hear it. His engine is roaring. Let's see if he can finish out this freestyle run strong.
Anaheim, California. Make some noise, Tristan England, JCB Diatron. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. Get those scores in, Anaheim.
It really pays off to cheer these Monster Jam superstars on. There you saw it. Tristan England managed to get through the rest of his freestyle run with some pretty big air and 2 back-to-back saves. Scores are locked right now. Let's see if what Tristan England pulled off was enough to land him in the top spot. Currently, your score to beat belongs to El Toro Loco with a 9.336. And the score for JCB Diatron is 9.195. Still an incredibly great score, and the second competitor to reach past that 9-point threshold. Score to beat still with El Toro Loco. Our next competitor from Peoria, Arizona, and our 2-time World Finals champion from 2014 for freestyle and 2015 for racing. Let me hear you get loud, Angel Stadium, for Todd LeDuc, Megalodon.
Angel Stadium. Make some noise for your local superstar, Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. Scoring is now open. Let Todd know how you feel.
Well, David, I don't know about them, but I'm going to let you know how I feel. That last save almost broke my neck a little bit. Great job to Todd LeDuc, landing on all 4 BKT tires. Let's see if that complete freestyle run was enough to see where he lands. The score for Megalodon is enough for 3rd place, 9.181. Score to beat still with El Toro Loco. Check out the replay of that Morgan & Morgan backflip. He landed on all 4 of those BKT tires. And as you can see in slow motion right there, he induced a rollover into a bicycle, landed on the other side of his truck, and managed to save that Monster Jam truck. Just look at it. If that's not the definition of control of a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck, I don't know what is. Take a look at the leaderboard right now. our top 6 drivers. And coming up next to round out this freestyle competition from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, 4-time World Finals champion, 5-time Tour champion. Get loud for Ryan Anderson, son of a digger.
Anaheim, give it up. Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. Go to judgeszone.com. Make sure you get those scores in.
Monster Jam fans, there you see it. Son of a digger throwing down a burner to the point where he completely flipped over that Monster Jam truck. Unfortunate that he couldn't quite finish that run, but there you see it on the replay. We saw some of the biggest air, if not the biggest air, all evening from Son of a Digger, and there you see his infamous bicycle into an attempted sidewall, but once again couldn't quite land. And there you see again on the other side of the stadium, more big air, but let's see what you wanted to give Son of a Digger. The score is enough for 7th place, 8.553.
Okay, Anaheim, California. It is now time to spin the wheel of cams, and let's see what we have here. You can look up at the big video board, and we are going to spin the wheel, and all of us as a stadium are going to do what the wheel says. So let's spin that wheel. What's it going to land on? It's time to boogie, Anaheim. We're going to dance the night away. Get up off your seats, and let's dance. Let's go, Anaheim. Let me see those moves. They're moving. They're grooving. Angel Stadium, let me see those dance moves. Shake it out! All right, Anaheim, let's get those moves going into your Monster Jam freestyle. If you're ready, let me hear you make some noise.
From Kernersville, North Carolina, our 2024 Lucas Oil Extreme Air of the Year recipient, get loud for Bryce Kenny, Monster Mutt. Not to worry, Anaheim. Monster Mutt is going to refire in just a moment to complete this freestyle run. 89 seconds still on the clock.
Anaheim, Angel Stadium, make some noise for Bryce Kenny, Monster Mutt. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. Let's get those scores in.
Monster Jam fans, a really great burner from Monster Mutt. And there you see it, another truck with some damage in the front with these BKT tires. They're flying off left and right. But still, Bryce Kenny went as crazy as he possibly could. Let's see what the score is. The score for Monster Mutt is enough for second place with a 9.225, which means your Monster Jam freestyle winner is El Toro Loco. And there you see Jamie Garner hugging his daughter right now because he's very excited about that win, and she is too. The whole family, crew chief and all, celebrating a really spectacular victory this evening.
Congratulations to Jamie here in El Toro Loco. Jamie Garner with a freestyle win in the first weekend of 2025. Like we talked about earlier, you went out so early to be able to get that high of a score and it to hold up. You did it all. You won here today, and with your family beside you. Are you going to Disneyland?
You know what? We did Disneyland Wednesday, so we had a blast there. You know what? Anaheim, we love you guys. I won my first race right here in this building 2 years ago. I won my second race right in here. First freestyle. I won one at Tampa a couple years ago, but it's been 2-3 years for me to win freestyle anything. So this is awesome right here in Anaheim. We love this place. We love you guys. Monster Jam rocks it out, don't we?
Monster Jam fans, give it up one more time for Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco. But was it enough for an overall event championship? Let's take a look at the video board to find out.
With 9 points in the JCB Racing competition, 12 points for the Skills Challenge, and 11 points for the freestyle competition with an overall event total of 32 points. Your overall event champion is Monster Mutt.
Congratulations to Bryce Kinney in Monster Mutt. And I'm going to hand you your well-deserved trophy, and you hand it over to your crew, overall event champion here today. And what mattered most here was consistency, Bryce. You came in so consistent, good head on your shoulders. How did you navigate this track to get this win?
Honestly, we just want to come out here and have a little fun tonight. And sometimes it sounds cliche. I've got the best job in the world. I get to drive a Monster Jam truck for a living right here in Anaheim, California, in front of all of you incredible fans. Man, I cannot believe that this is real. To come out here first weekend of the season and get an overall, man, that's the best feeling in the world, especially against some of the best competition in the entire industry.
And we get to come back here to Angel Stadium in just a few weeks. You think you can just go ahead and sweep the weekend then?
Well, let me tell everybody here, I don't care where you live in Anaheim or you're from 4 hours away. We met a family at pit party from New Zealand and then another family from Australia. Anaheim, this is the place to be. You need to get your butts back here at Angel Stadium in just a few short weeks. We can't wait to come back. When you think this was wild tonight, you just wait. Monster Jam is as big as it gets, baby.
Congratulations to your team on the win. Monster Jam fans, make some noise.
Time to let the big dog eat.
For Bryce Kinney in Monster Mutt.
Thank you so much, Lindsay. Well, an incredible night culminates with our Monster Jam superstars. We had Bryce Kinney in Monster Mutt taking home that overall event championship this evening, and now he is one step closer to that automatic bid into World Finals 24 this summer in Salt Lake City, Utah. But David, you were out in the stands the entire evening. What happened for you tonight that was probably the highlight of your evening?
I mean, I have to start with the fans themselves. Anaheim, you know how to have an event here. I mean, unbelievable energy throughout the whole event. Truly is an honor to be here with you all. And Yunissa, watching Jamie Garner do that freestyle run, I mean, I almost get emotional thinking about it because I know how much it means to him and to his family. I couldn't happen to a better person. He's such a good dude and an even better driver. I'm blown away, Yunissa.
David, me too. I'm looking back at the beginning of the evening, and Ryan Anderson being undefeated thus far in Anaheim is also a great feat. I'm so excited that Bryce Kinney also took home that skills win, and in fact, he is currently tied now with Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger for overall points lead for this series. So I'm excited to see what next week will bring for all of these Monster Jam superstars. And not to mention, we did have a little bit of damage. This is the most I've ever seen trucks not receive a score, but we already know that these technicians are going to work very hard over the week to make sure their next city, they come back bigger and better than ever. I got to say, Anaheim, this is one of my favorite cities to come to. I'm privileged and honored to be here. On behalf of my co-hosts, Lindsay Noble and David Mila, we had a wonderful time once again here at Angel Stadium. We'll see you at the next Monster Jam.
The keys in the ignition, so drivers fire your engines. It's a battle to the end. Never give up, never give in. It's grit and guts, dirt and dust. Get out your seat and put your hands up. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. It's wheelies and backflips, donuts and burnouts and walk-its. Full throttle, head to head. You be the judge of which truck's gonna win. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, jam, jam. When I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster. Yeah, when I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. It doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster